It is Dark Souls. I played this game for the very first time recently, and I fell in love with it. I was so impressed. A game really hasn't interested me, I guess, to this degree in years. Dark Souls really hits something that I didn't know that I needed. I tried it just kind of on a whim. You know, heard it was really hard, didn't really know what to expect, but man, what a ride. After beating it the first time, I played all the way through it again because I wanted the second ending, because they're both achievements, and I love getting achievements. And now this will be my third time playing through it. I just can't resist. I can't resist. This game just calls to me. So let's just get into it, I guess. So this game, it throws you right into the character creator. Now, my first playthrough, my very first one, I did what's called a quality build, which is where you're kind of focusing on your strength stat and your dexterity stat, and using a weapon that scales well for both of those stats. And then my second playthrough, I did strength, pure strength. This third go-round, I'm thinking that I want to experiment with some magic. In particular, I want to experiment with miracles, which utilize the faith stat. So, accordingly, let's just make myself male first of all. Accordingly, I will be choosing the cleric class because they start off with the highest faith and they have high strength. I mean, their dexterity is not that much lower, but the strength off the bat is not bad. So this will probably end up being a strength/faith build, which I'm cool with. Beefy cleric, that's cool. The very first time I went through, I chose knight because I didn't really know what to pick, but unknowingly I picked a really good class for quality builds, because you see strength and dexterity both start at 11. And then the second time through, I actually picked deprived, not for any particular reason. I just thought it would be cool to be an unclothed enigma, as the game puts it. So yeah, we're gonna be a cleric. See how we do with that. Now as for the gift, the first time around, I chose Goddess's Blessing, which gives you some divine blessings to drink, which is a consumable health restoring item. I didn't really understand these whenever I got them, and I think I drank them all during the first boss, so that was useless. The second time, I picked the Master Key, which is a lot of people's preferred choice. Although, personally, I think it's kind of underrated. I'm sorry, overrated. I don't see much point in choosing it, honestly. Like, what do you get from it? You get to skip the depths and one of the coolest bosses in the game and go straight into Blighttown underleveled. No thanks. And you get to open the door to Havel, like, immediately, when he's just gonna absolutely destroy you. No thanks. So, to me, Master Key, meh, kind of overrated. I think this time, I'm actually gonna go with Old Witch's Ring. Ancient Ring with no obvious effect. The reason for this is it will allow me to access something that I haven't seen yet, so I'm interested to see that. I'll explain that as it arises. As for physique, let's see. What do we want our cleric to look like? Whenever I did my pure strength build, I chose very large. It's hard to tell with those robes what he's looking like. Tiny head. I think... This music is really loud. I think I'm gonna go with a large lower body. Oh my, look at that fat roll. I don't know, should I just go with average? Because I don't want to be slim, since I'm doing a strength build. It seems like I shouldn't be slim, although looks can be deceiving. Oh, that might not be a fat roll, that might be like a fold in the robe. Anyway. But large upper body, like that's the one everyone picks, because it's like, oh, you're a big brawny boy, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do average. Face. So the character creation in Dark Souls is a little bit disappointing. Wow, that's terrifying. Even compared, like this is a relatively old game, but even compared to games that came out around the same time, this character creator leaves a lot to be desired. I think I'm going to go with, I mean, it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't make a difference. I'm going to go with the farmer. And the hair choices are not amazing either. Ponytail's cool, cool. I am going to go with short. And I'm going to make it light brown. Alright, and now all we need is a name. I can't customize my face. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, whoops. I can... Hello? Whoa, 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 I'm so confused. Oh, gosh. That was really confusing. I can customize it further with these sliders, but even with this, you don't get an insane amount of customizability. You can make your guy look pretty disgusting, but I'm fine with how he looks. And name. I shall go by... I shall go by... Oh no. Reginald. That seems like a good name to me. Okay, are we finally ready to exit the character creator? Let's do it. Yes.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Leto unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
That opening cinematic is so cool. So yeah, that's how the game starts. You all you really know is everything that is told in that opening cinematic, and also that you are undead and you're cursed with the dark sign, without really knowing what that means. And some friendly guy threw a corpse down here with an item on it, which contains the dungeon cell key, so we can leave. Whenever I first played this game, I looked at my character and I was like, that's not me, what is that? But I just like was spacing out during the opening or something, I don't know. I didn't realize that we are an undead character. We will see ourselves in human form later. But yeah, and there's doo-doo in this pot. Oh, I broke it, dang it. Well, anyway. So, before I proceed, I'm going to take a moment, and during this playthrough, I'm really going to take my time and read stuff, because that is how the lore is, that's how the lore is given. It's how it's conveyed in this game. You don't get a lot of lore from dialogue NPCs. You get some, but The majority of the lore is contained within item descriptions and flavor text, and during my first playthrough I didn't read a whole lot of that, so during this one I really want to take my time, read everything, try and absorb as much as possible. I'm not going to read this. This is just a online play item. Let's see. Dark Sign. The dark sign signifies an accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but will one day lose their mind and go hollow. Death triggers the dark sign, which returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, but at the cost of all humanity and souls. Okay. Key to the dungeon of the undead asylum to the north. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved a corpse down into the cell, and on its person was this key. Who was this knight, and what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. And then we start with a miracle. Elementary Miracle, cast by clerics, restores HP. To cast a miracle, the caster learns a tale of the gods and says a prayer to the blessed by its revelations. Says a prayer to be blessed by its revelations. Heal is the shortest of such miraculous tales. We have a straight sword hilt. The hilt of this lost sword was found discarded in the undead asylum. Only slightly better than one's bare hands and not recommended for extensive use. Be certain to find a replacement quickly. Holy robe. Robe donned by men of the cloth. Though plain to the eye, its hardy fabric repels rain and keeps the body warm. Those dissatisfied with church teachings must test their faith by going on a spiritual journey. Such is the ritual self-purification of the Way of White. Traveling gloves. Thick, sturdy gloves made for travelers. Trousers. I don't know why I said it like that. This is the same as the other thing. My ring, right. Old ring from an old witch, engraved minutely with indecipherable script, but seemingly useless. For now, at least. Alright, that's what we got. I'm so excited. Okay, let's proceed, shall we? So I use the key. You can see the other poor undeads who have lost their hope and gone hollow. I probably wasn't far behind them before I was given this key. Camera controls, yep, got it. RB to attack. Hey, buddy. Hiya! There we go. He's dead. RT, strong attack. We'll be seeing him a bit later. Perhaps later than you might think. Another poor hollow. What do we have here? Hold L. Oh, gosh. Hold L and. Okay, just sprint with B. That's what that means. I lost the ability to read there for a second. Right stick, toggle walk and release. Yeah, very important feature in this game is the lock on. So I'm locked onto this guy, which means he'll always be in the center of my frame. I'll always be facing him, so I can attack him more easily. Alright. So climb up this ladder. Continue forward. Rest at a bonfire to recover HP. Absolutely. The iconic bonfire. Bonfire lit. So we can have a rest. We can attune our magic, but all we have right now is heal. So not much to do there. And the only way to proceed... Let's see, I believe we cannot go this way quite yet. Yes, does not open from this side. The only way to proceed is through the giant door. Let us see what is through here. Large empty room. Oh, not empty for long. So this is the first boss. I'm about to die because I'm trying to explain. So whenever I played this for the first time, what you're supposed to do here, you're not supposed to fight this guy because we don't have any weapons. You're supposed to go through this door. Whenever I played this for the first time, I didn't notice this door, and I actually tried to fight him. That was a mistake. We can't fight him yet. I mean, we can, but it would be a absolute pain. No, instead we go through this door, proceed this way. They're kind enough to give us another bonfire in case we took damage in there, which I did because I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Get your shield, which is just up ahead. This guy's shooting arrows at us because he's a jerk. Nice, I got a shield. Let's see what this says. Wooden shield decorated with the ancient symbol of a double-headed eagle, painted yellow. Wood shields are lighter than metal shields, but with lower physical damage reduction and reduced shield durability. Alright, let's equip that. There we go, now we have a shield. So we can block this guy's arrows. Ha, how you like that? Look, he's running now. He knows he's screwed. And we have our mace. Let's see. Mace. Iron hammer with protrusive pommel. Standard weapon for clerics. This simple bladeless strike weapon is effective against most foes and can break the guard of a shield. However, one miss leaves one wide open. Alright. What's this say? Change weapons, toggle items, yep. Hey buddy, remember when you were shooting arrows at me earlier? And right now? That is not cool. Oh gosh. There you go. Now we have a weapon that can do some damage. What do we have through here? So these fog walls are, you'll find them throughout the game. They kind of separate areas. They also signify boss fights. Adds a little bit of suspense to the exploration. Backstep by hitting B, and we can roll. Yep. There's an item up there that we cannot access. A dead end. Alrighty, alrighty. Hey-ya. Hey-ya. Okay. So there's the way down here, which will open up this gate. This is back at the bonfire. But if we head back through, head up these stairs, this jerk will throw a boulder at us, but conveniently it opens up this wall, which is handy. So we can head in here and find... it's the guy who dropped the body.
Oh, you. You're no Hollow.
Not yet.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Why, thank you.
Oh, and this.
Nice.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now. And thank you.
Okay. So that guy gave us a little bit more information. He told us about a prophecy called the Fate of the Undead. We are to leave here and ring some kind of bell. That's what he told us. So now that's a little bit more that we have to go off. let us read about this. The undead treasure these dull green flasks. Fill with Estus at bonfire. Fills HP. The Estus flasks are linked to the fire keepers. The Dark Tales also make reference. An emerald flask from the keeper's soul. She lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. And he gave us that key. Key to the iron bars on the east side of the second floor of the North Undead Asylum. The Undead Asylum is a giant undead prison segmented by countless iron bars. Even if an undead were to escape from a cell, passage to the outside world would not be gained easily. Alright, let's continue on, shall we? Oh. And that sound was our poor friend hollowing out. It's okay. We carry the torch for you, good sir. Hey, buddy. Why did you throw that boulder at me? That was not very nice. So we use that key he just gave me. Wield right weapon two-handed. Very useful in certain boss fights. Kick. Let's see. Yep, jump attack. Yeah. Cool. Roasting at bonfire revives enemies. Oh yeah. And we get our talisman, which we use to cast our miracles. I will go ahead and equip that in the second slot here. Medium for casting miracles of the gods. Canvas talisman is for clerics on pilgrimage. Equip talisman to cast miracles. Attune miracles from a scroll at a bonfire. Most miracles have limited number of uses. I didn't equip it. There we go. So now we can put the talisman on our left hand, which will allow us to cast heal. Nice, we just cast our first miracle. Let's go. Now we have some boys here who want to try me. It's a shame I can't one-shot these guys. Easy, buddy. Is that enough swings for you, sir? There we go. This guy's shooting arrows. Like a jerk. Alright, what does this say? With talisman equipped, use miracle? Yep. While falling, plunging attack. Might come in handy. Behind an enemy, critical hit. Parry, and then riposte. Let's attempt a parry, shall we? I was never good at parries, but let's try one. Nope, too late. Oh, got him. Get riposted, idiot. Let's see. Can't go through that way. Alrighty. Shall we see what's through this fog wall? Actually, I'm going to use heal again. Just to make sure I'm full up. And we proceed. Through the fog wall. And what do we have? An opportunity to use our newfound plunge attack. Hey-ya! That's some good damage. Now we can kill this guy for real. Come on, buddy. Whew. Not particularly strong, this boss, but he can pack a punch. Luckily, he's large and easy to dodge. Ooh, not that time, though. This would be embarrassing if I had died to the Asylum Demon. I did not roll there, although I hit B. Oh, come on, man. This guy gives pretty decent healing opportunities, so no huge deal. I can drink my Sunny D. And he's dead. Let's go. Victory achieved. And he dropped the Big Pilgrim Key and a humanity. Key to the inner door of the Undead Asylum main hall. Big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim. But this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. And he also dropped a humanity. Rare tiny black sprite found on corpses. Used to gain 1 humanity and restore a large amount of HP. This black sprite is called humanity, but little is known about its true nature. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? What distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? What does that mean? What distinguishes it from what? We continue on. We use our big pilgrim's key to open the large door. Good job. Thank you. If we circle right over here, we have a little item. Soul of a Lost Undead. Soul of a Lost Undead who has long ago gone hollow. Souls are the source of all life, and whether undead or even hollow, one continues to seek them. Alright. And we proceed forward.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.